And we're excited about where we're at in starting of year 3 and looking more like a SEC basketball team every single day that we're on the court. And we're very excited about in terms of where we were picked in the league, coming off the last 2 years when you unanimously picked last by the media and the coaches, and now you're picked 6. It brings a little bit more expectation to your team and your program, and it shows the respect that our girls have earned over the last 2 seasons, but 6 is not where we want to be. And we feel like we have a really good basketball team, and we're very young, as you guys well know. We have 9 freshmen and sophomores, but they're growing each and every day, and they're not playing like freshmen and sophomores. And when you look at our juniors, the 4 of them, only 2 of them has been in our program for 3 years. The other 2, one of them is just now starting. Precious sat out all of last year, and when you talk about her sitting out, she didn't practice a time last year. She had a knee injury for the whole season, so this is really her first go-around of practicing with us. And then Erica Sisk is just her 2nd year in the program, and so it's a very young team, but a very talented team, and a team that we're very excited about and what we can do. And we'll take the same approach that we take the last 2 years, where each game and practice over the first couple of months here in November, December will be helping us to get ready for January, when we get into a tough SEC conference. And this year in particular for us, you look at our schedule, we were picked 6th in the league, and we get South Carolina twice, which is picked 1st. We go to Tennessee, which is picked 2nd. We get Mississippi State twice, which is picked 3rd, and we get Texas A&M twice, which is picked 4th. That's 7 of our 16 games there, and so you got a lot of opportunities for big wins in those 7 games. But you also have the opportunity to have some struggles, and so you got to continue to get better, and we got to prepare ourselves today for those games when we get into January and February. So we're excited about that. Has to be one of the toughest conference schedules in the country for any team in the country, and we've embraced that. We're excited for those opportunities and look forward to getting started.
Questions for Coach Insell?
When you talked with me, you didn't seem to be as worried about replacing Tia as much as getting the post players. Have you seen that kind of come along, that you've got your post players to be able to take up those rebounds?
Yeah, I think Tia was an incredible rebounder, and I don't think one person can replace the productivity that she had rebounding the basketball offensively and defensively. She was probably a better offensive rebounder than she was a defensive rebounder. She scored a lot of her baskets. One of the biggest misconceptions of Tia with our basketball team is we never ran one play to Tia in 2 years. There was never a set play that we ran to her. A lot of her points come off of offensive rebound and putting it back in, or a drive and kick. But we have to replace that rebounding. That's something that we work on each and every day. We practice more this year against guys than we have in years past in terms of bringing our practice guys in to present a bigger, stronger, more athletic player that we're having to keep off the boards, because that can kind of resemble what a South Carolina's big players look like, what a Tennessee's ones look like. To go ahead and get a look for our players, for Bretta Hart, for Kelsey Briggs, Cecilia Mahate, those players, Shaquilla Joseph, for them to see what that's like more and to get in the rebounding aspect. But I'm not too particularly worried about it. I guess I can be more concerned about Danielle McCrae's loss than any player that we have, and that's I guess from your standpoint, you're like, man, Danielle McCrae. But Danielle McCrae brought a lot of stability to us. She was someone that every game I knew what I was getting. She played real hard defensively. She was somebody we executed a lot of our offenses, went through her hands to get to other people's shots. And, she was just every day I knew what I was getting in practice and in the games. And so trying to find that steady player who's going to be there every day, that's not going to have ups and downs, that's something we're looking for. But in terms of replacing Tia on the boards, I feel real good about where we're at with our post players. Really, really well. A lot better than I thought I would at this time.
You mentioned expectations, but also the youth of this team. Is the NCAA tournament realistic expectation? And if so, what makes you believe it is?
Yeah, I think it is. That's what we're shooting for. We feel like, we feel like as a group that we have an NCAA tournament team in terms of talent. Now, can we come together as one and be that special team that can get back to the tournament, that can make a run once you get there? That's yet to be seen. I don't know. But in terms of talent, we have that. Our schedule doesn't set up real well for a young team when you talk about the SEC. That's something that we have to really push hard to get better and get ready for that, because you know, with our way our league schedule is now, you could be a 6-10 team that could get in the NCAA tournament because our league schedule is so tough, like an Arkansas team did last year, or a 7-9. You may not have to get to 8-8 or 9-7 to get in. But we feel like we have a team that can make the NCAA tournament. That's something that we're shooting for. You know, we would be upset if we don't. We work real hard to get there, and we've got the talent level that can match just about anybody in this league.